Hey everyone, Steve Poplar here of Poplar Preparedness. Are you prepared for a blackout? What happens when the lights go out? Now, if you're in the United States or some other areas where you're not accustomed to blackouts happening regularly, this could be something you might not be prepared for. Do you have flashlights that are located in areas where you can find them in the dark? You need to be able to grope your way to a flashlight. Do you have them by your bedside? If you arrive home after dark, can you find a flashlight quickly? It's not good enough to have a flashlight somewhere if you can't find it in the dark. You may have a cell phone that has a flashlight on it. Can you turn it on in the dark? These are all good questions to have. Some thoughts out there of things that you could pick up. Walmart has $1 LED lights that take double A's, I believe. Triple A's. They take a batch of triple A's, but they come with a set of triple A's. So for $1, that's pretty good. I use this. I just bought a bunch of these, and I use them all the time for checking on the chickens and all that kind of stuff. So those are a great idea. Another great idea, again from Walmart, are these 99-cent, or well, I think they're just a flat $1, but headlamps. Again, they come preloaded with a battery. These are the button batteries, so you're probably not going to replace them. These are completely disposable, but they last a long time. LEDs really use up so little power. It's ridiculous. And just having a headlamp. So I just bought a bunch of them. If you go to Walmart, you can get them for $1, and you can pick up a whole handful of them. For lighting options, it doesn't get any better than that. And those things will last years and years and years before they start using them. If you want to step it up a notch, you really need some LED lamps. Lamps are just so much more useful than flashlights, even headlamps, because lamps just throw light over. They make a room lit. So you put one of those in the bathroom. You put that where everyone's eating. It can really lift morale significantly, and it's an LED, so it's not chewing up too much juice. This one, I love it. Sorry, because it's got D batteries in the bottom there. So when you talk about the low draw of an LED combined with D batteries, those things that will last ridiculous amounts of time. Walmart has these kits with three size lamps in there. That's just going to stay packaged up for me. I don't need it now, but if I ever need it, I have it. If I ever need it for camping, I have it. That's another really, really good idea for lamps. I couldn't find it. I believe it's actually out in my garage, which is where it was supposed to end up. But I got a USB-powered string of LED lights, like Christmas lights, but it uses an USB plug at the end. So remember those power banks that I showed you in the previous video there? It's right up there. You can plug into the USB power bank the LED string lights, and it acts like another lamp. And you can recharge the battery bank and then just keep using it like that. And it works like a rechargeable lamp, basically, which is just really, really useful. So basically, I'm going to charge up the power banks with the solar, and then I am going to use those string lights to provide lighting inside a house. It's not ridiculous amounts of lighting, which is good, because you don't want ridiculous amounts of lighting when all your neighbors don't have any lighting at all, because that will attract attention for sure. But my overall solar plan, and just some things to think about. I got a small fold-out thing that you saw in the previous power bank video partnered with a couple power banks. The idea is I could charge up the power banks and then use that for limited recharging of electronics. That was my first step into solar. My second step into solar was I picked up 4 100-watt panels and the connections to hook them up to a more durable battery. Once again, I know that that's not going to power my house. 4 100-watt panels, especially in Pennsylvania like I am, is not going to power the house. But it's the next step up. That can power a shortwave radio. That can high frequency radio setup. It can power a number of different things that I need and give me all the energy I need except for fridge and refrigerator. In the near future, I am hoping to get a much larger setup. There'll be a video on that up in the future, but for about a little over $1,000 to $1,500, I can get something like 30 300 plus watt panels. It's used on eBay. You can check that out yourself. Look for used solar panels on eBay. They won't work for on-grid situations, but if you're looking at going off-grid, my concept is basically just having a ridiculously overpowered solar system to be able to take my house off-grid here. That's the plan. Just keep thinking about lighting. Can you isolate circuits in your house and then just replace all those light bulbs there with LEDs? What can you do to provide lighting if the power goes out? All right. Steve Poplar of Poplar Preparedness. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit the like button so the algorithm sends this to more people. I really appreciate your support. If you're watching this, appreciate you watching all the way through. I just want to provide more information to folks. I've thought a lot about this. I've done a lot of research on these things, and I just like to kind of spit that back out into the community. Hopefully it's helpful to some of you. All right, Steve Poplar out.